Good morning. I know I'm going live on the OBS, and now we are live on Facebook. Now I'm just going to say good morning to everyone. All right, good morning, everybody. This is Joe. Welcome back to another PAA Live morning show. Today we are doing the live show early and on Saturday, as Paul will be here sometime early afternoon tomorrow. I wanted to come in and give everybody a heads up. He will be here early afternoon. I will let everybody know when he leaves, and I will let everybody know when he arrives here at the destination at our model cave here in our house. He's going to stay with us for about a week. He will be staying in our trailer in the front yard. I made it as comfortable as possible for him, and he should be all set up for everything. Him and I are going to have to set up a little makeshift studio in there because I think we're going to do our live stream and our live builds from the trailer this week. This way I don't have to infringe on my family in their living room and watching TV and hanging out and stuff. And they don't have to deal with our nuttiness, Paul and I, and I don't have to worry about cussing. Well, I got to worry about cussing because I don't want to make it nasty here on this group. All right. First, present business. We're gonna do present business. Present business is Paul will be here tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. We will be doing the live build and live stream of the build off that we're doing. It's mostly for fun, guys. We're not. I'm not that competitive, but I will be trying my best to beat his Rumpelstiltskin. But who knows? We'll see. Should be pretty dang fun. We should have a lot of out of character stuff, or maybe in character to you guys, from what you guys have seen from us while he's here with us, while we're one-on-one. So my son has agreed to be the videographer. So when Paul arrives, I will have my son be doing the videos to begin with until we set up the studio in the trailer. Once we set up the studio in the trailer, we know what we're doing. I just want to make Paul comfortable, so I don't want to set it up before he gets here because, I want him to be able to watch TV when he wants to at night. I want him to be able to, if he wants to eat a snack, use the microwave, go in the refrigerator. I want to still be able to do all that while at the same time we can get up in the mornings, have our coffee, and do our early show together. We're probably attempting to do video recording both of us at the same time through my PC camera, and probably individual recordings and live streams from our phones right where we're working. I'm going to set up two different work tables, or we're going to set up my dining room table in the trailer to have two different areas of work. The only thing I'm a little bit shaky on is what we're going to do with the monitor and stuff. I know what to do with the PC and keyboard and all that stuff and the camera. I just got to get everything close enough to where we can use the camera and sound so that you guys can hear me, because I've only got one headset right now at the moment. So that's why I was thinking maybe we should do it to our phones. So Paul and I will work all that stuff out when he gets here on Sunday. We're just going to kind of like be an easy day. We're going to, I'm going to have my son record stuff while we're setting stuff up, because we're going to move my PC out there. We're going to move cameras out there, and I've already removed my spray booth from the dining area. So, hey man, glad you dragged your butt out of the bed there, Rob. Good morning, brother. I was just kind of recapping that Paul will be here tomorrow, and we're gonna, there's a lot of work. Not a lot of work, but between the two of us, we should be able to settle it out before tomorrow night, when he needs to rest and before the show. So Monday morning, everybody needs to be ready for us to be doing live from the model cave here in Fort Lauderdale, but we're going to be in the trailer, and you'll notice the setup is basically the same, because I'm going to take the sideboard here out there, because where we're going to be building, there is a big 5-foot window, 5x3 window right behind us, and I need to block out the sun from that so the camera shows everything. We also got to work out the lighting and the actual location, and cover the tables and stuff, because I don't want to hurt my wife's trailer and stuff. But she said we could use the trailer as a studio, and I also, like I said, I also want him to be comfortable. So that's current business. So there will be no PAA live show from me doing the D8H until Paul leaves next Saturday, and we'll carry on the 26th on Monday the following with the D8H, as long as I have everything that we've recorded or done or made or pictures and everything uploaded and shown to you guys, because I want to get that out there first. So you guys don't want to miss that. That's tomorrow, starting tomorrow afternoon, excuse me. When Paul gets here, we'll start recording and doing things. I'm even going to have my son do some recording of behind the scenes while we're joking around, horsing around, and loading stuff and unloading stuff and moving stuff from my house to the trailer and setting stuff up in the trailer. So that ought to be pretty good. You guys will be able to see the backstory part of it as well before we start streaming on Monday. Our first stream will probably be a good morning show on Monday morning. We will be together, and we will probably start the build off at that point. Don't hold me to it, but again, I'm thinking it's the AMT 34 Ford pickup, the 3-in-1 kit with the excuse me, tow truck package with it. We're both probably going to be doing a tow truck because we're both tow truck guys. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just do mine a custom hot rod or something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, he's bringing the kits with us, so we'll have the kits already with us here. We won't have to go to the store for that. I don't think we're going to get much time to go to like Hobby Lobby or anything else, because we want to go to the beach for a couple hours this week. My wife's going to take off work and go with us. She'd like to go with us, and of course, she's always welcome. I'm going to try to do call-ins next week for you guys that want to call in and say hi to us and ask us questions or whatever. You can get a lot of answers out of us and a lot of weird stuff out of us by asking us stuff live on air. So y'all don't want to miss that either. You'll want to come check it out and see if you can pick our brains, and maybe we can discuss how we met and what made us become such good friends and how I drug him into this YouTube and Facebook thing without even really warning him. We've been the best of friends for about a year now. It's been maybe 12 months, 13 months, I think. August the 17th or something is when I created the Plastic Addictions Anonymous group, and a couple of months later I did the Model Asylum. But I drug Paul right into it about the first week I created it. It probably wasn't even 24 hours, and I tagged him and said, you need to go be an admin at this group that I created, and he was all game for it and jumped right on it. And from that point forward, we just kind of exploded into everything you guys see here now. Good morning, Mr. Billy Regan. How are you, sir? Is that Reagan or Regan, brother? I hope I didn't mess that up. Appreciate you coming into the show. We were just discussing Paul being here tomorrow and things being a little changed out for the week. Paul and I will be doing a live show together, but it will not be of the tractor build, the D8H, where I'm going to put that off to the side burner until Paul gets back up north. I want to make sure he makes it safe as well. He's supposed to let me know when he leaves and when he hits the Florida line. Yeah, that'd be great, Paul. Or I'm sorry, Rob. That'd be great, Robert. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking, Paul, in my head. Again, it's early, guys, to me. Ronald Reagan. Okay, I did it right. Thank you. Sorry about that, Billy, brother. I didn't want to mess it all up. We will be starting our live streams on Monday of the build-off. Like I said, we got a lot of work, and my son's going to do a lot of behind-the-scenes camera work for me. He told me he would do that, so I'm just going to let him use my phone to record stuff and maybe shoot some live stuff as well. I'm going to see if we can set it up to shoot it to, because we are founders of both groups together and the YouTube together, I'm going to figure out a way to try to stream to both groups. Maybe he'll stream to one and I'll stream to another, and my son will stream to Facebook or something of that nature. Or YouTube. We'll figure something out. But I'd like to be on a couple of multiple platforms, so anybody in any groups can. I see you, brother. My compressor is a 1/10 horsepower. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me, brother. Yeah, we're definitely going to go to McDonald's. Definitely. McDonald's is like, a block and a half away from my house. Oh, no, you were talking to Bill. I'm sorry, Bubba. You were talking to Bill. I thought you were talking about McDonald's for us to do. Yeah, if you want to, we can go to one of the little McDonald's Toylands and we can start playing on the toys, see if we get thrown out. I thought you were talking to me, Rob. Sorry. So anyways, new coming and upcoming events, like I already did with Paul. Next week we'll be doing our live stuff and our shoots from the trailer. You will notice everything's basically the same because I'm going to take, he's going to bring what he needs, and I'm going to take a lot of stuff of what I got out there, and I'm going to take the sideboard that I created and kind of put it in. Good morning, Miss Candy. Thank you for popping in, my love. How was your Friday night? And I hope your Saturday morning is going excellent as well. We were just discussing Paul being here tomorrow and us live streaming all next week, him and I, together from the my trailer out in the front yard. I set him all up in the trailer out front, so he had a, it's like an apartment out there. It's basically a 2-bedroom apartment, really is what it is, on wheels. So he should be all set up for himself, and have all the space he needs. And my wife is gonna, and the only thing we have left, I've already got everything done. I did all the wood and everything like that. I just have to get him some drinks. We got him some snacks that he said that he likes, so he should be all set up. But we're going to move the computer and all of the the shoot studio I have here. We're going to move it out to the trailer, and we're going to shoot everything from the trailer and probably around the trailer and in the yard and stuff, just kind of like horsing around and stuff. We're going to be going to the beach. I'm not sure exactly what day, but whatever day Paul feels. I know he will be just coming off an 18-hour drive tomorrow when he gets here sometime in early afternoon, so I'm not going to bombard him right away with we got to set it up, but we will eventually be doing that. Right? I'm hungry too. I wish my wife would go to Burger King. I want Burger King. We had hot wings last night, though. She surprised me with hot wings. I'll get you something, Rob. I'll mail it to you. We'll cyber snack it to you. It'll be, one better. Guess what? We can put it on the Model Asylum breakfast menu, and you can get it there, Rob. I'll make sure to stop by next week when okay, that's another thing. Oops, okay, I almost slipped up there. That's another thing. I won't be doing the breakfast next week, as it takes a lot of time to do that in the night before. So there will be no breakfast next week. I will resume that again, as I said, the following week, the Monday, the 26th, we'll be going back to resuming regular programming. I'm not really that. Believe me, bro. If you saw my drawers over here, and this is basically just so I try to get it to where you guys don't have to see my mess. Most of the time, Rob will tell you, I got stuff thrown everywhere. I empty boxes out on here, and I start digging through parts. And those of you who've seen some of my videos, some of it's pretty chaotic, and some of it's not. But I am in my living room, so I try to keep it as nice as possible. And I have a cat, and I've came up missing parts from one day to the next, so I know where they went. So upcoming business now is the model show. I promised Mike Mine that I would do a yell out about the model show and the car show coming up in December. We got a long ways to go, so if you guys want to see any information on that, PM me, and I'll slip you the forms and the entry forms if you're going to try to be there. It's December the 4th and 5th, day after my birthday's the 3rd. I get to go there for my birthday weekend. That's going to be awesome. And I'm going to put a couple of kits in as well. Yes, I agree. We definitely need to do a field trip and get everybody together. Is what I would really like to do sooner or later. I know we got people. You guys are spread out all over the country, so it'll be hard to make one centralized place. But someday we need to, with everybody that we have and everybody that chimes in and hangs out and really watches the show and is really a great family member, plastic family member. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Where is Paul? Really? Or where am I? I'm in Florida. Paul's in Ohio. He will be leaving. It's an 18-hour drive, so I'm assuming he's leaving tonight. He's supposed to. I did just PM him and tell him I was going live. So if he can, he'll swing in. He's getting his clothes ready. Of course, he had his priorities straight. He put his the plastic models and all the model stuff in the car first. So he had his priorities set for this morning. So now he's doing his clothes and snacks and stuff and getting ready to hit the road. I haven't physically spoke with him, but him and I text just about every morning now. I say good morning to him every morning, and he texts me back every day when he can. I know he works, so I know he can do it when he can. So on to any new business coming up. I have, if there's any new builds, I don't have anything unboxed that I haven't mentioned. I don't have any builds coming up that I haven't mentioned. I don't think. You guys are going to have to, also when we're done with the Dozer, I'm probably going to slip back into the Freightliner camper for a few days and try to get some of that done, then put it by the side burner and do one of the kits, so you guys don't want to miss that. Of course, I'll post about it and let everybody know what I do. But we, in the background, I was having problems finding all the parts the other day, guys. So let me shut this light off, guys. There we go. Is that better? Get this one out of your way, too. How's that, guys? Better? All right, sorry about that. Oh, you're in Billy, check this out, man. My wife and I would love to move to Tennessee. We're actually trying to find land somewhere right up in there somewhere. For the next 18 months, we're supposed to be out of here and moving north. So I'm praying for Tennessee because I really like Tennessee. So maybe we can get together then. That'd be pretty cool. And anybody in between. But he should be leaving today sometime. And if it's an 18-hour drive, he should be here. If he leaves by 6, he should be here by noon, 1, 2 o'clock tomorrow. If he leaves by 6 tonight and he drives straight through, I don't know. I don't recall if he's dropping his wife off still or not, a place here in North Florida, but he may be. Or he may just be coming down by himself, but I do know he's driving. He'll be here from tomorrow until Saturday, next Saturday in the afternoon sometime when he heads back north. Um, and I think that's taking care of all the new business, old business. Again, with the model show, if you guys want to know anything about that, I will be going there. I will be shooting live, and I will be entering some of my builds into the contests. I'll be putting Billy, you don't know, I'll be putting, oh man, I love the Smoky Mountains, Billy. Oh man. Hey, Dave Ola. How are you, brother? All right, so again, it's in Tampa, Florida. The model show's in Tampa, Florida, December the 4th and 5th. We're probably staying for both days, 4th and 5th. I don't know if we're getting a hotel or we're going to take the trailer, but more than likely we won't be ready with the trailer to travel. I got some things I got to fix up for next summer. We're hoping to have it ready by next summer so we can go start looking at properties up north. That's what we'd really like to do. Hello, Mr. Matthew. Glad for you to come in, brother. I appreciate you, man. Very, very much coming in, checking out the show. We were just discussing Paul. Hey, someone who's pretty good at that, I know that's pretty good at that, is Joe Fritz, Dave. PM Joe Fritz. He's really good at what he does, and trust me, he'll give you some insight on it. So if you want to hit him up, if you don't have him under PM under friends, man, go ahead and friend him. He'll know who you are. He'll watch the show and he'll know that I mentioned it and told you to go check him out if you need something. Hey Jeff, how you doing, brother? Glad to see you. We're just updating. So Monday, guys, you guys want to Monday? We're starting our full Paul and I, the founders, live streams for the week. There will be a full week of the founders of Plastic Addictions Anonymous and the Model Asylum getting together and doing a build off and hanging out and pulling our normal shenanigans, only live on a stream. So that ought to be pretty interesting. You guys know how we get when we're texting back and forth in a comment area, so you can only imagine what it's going to be like when we're excuse me, face to face live. So y'all don't want to miss that. I will start live streaming probably Sunday night sometime. Like I said, I'm going to have my son do some behind the scenes stuff as we're setting everything up, so you guys can see us setting stuff up too. Like I said, live is live to me, guys. You guys get to see it from start to finish. I screw up or Paul screws up, you guys are going to see it. I'm not going to edit stuff out. I'm not going to do all that stuff. What you see is what you get, and you guys have seen me mess up a couple of times on this and fix it. So it's what model building is all about. Anything and everything model related, guys, is y'all are going to see on this live that if I can get it on here. Recap of what we started to do, and then I want to do a couple of more shout outs to people after we're done with that. Last time we were on, we were working on 4, 5, 6, and 7. I went ahead and finished 4 that night, and yesterday on the live we did 5, 6, and 7 together. I have 8 together, and I have 9, the big pieces of 9. So I'm going to put those on because the other stuff is like little pieces that go on around it, and I don't want to move them all around. So we're going to put the seat in. I finished up the seat. I got the matte black on the floor and the gloss black on the seat as well as on the pedals. We put the air intake and the exhaust pipe up. Yes, that's exactly what I end up doing too sometimes, Billy. It's one of those trial and errors. Even if you fit the piece in, once you get it in there and you get it glued, it's like these pipes. The turbos here, these 2 pipes here, had to coincide with these 2 divots. Oh, you know what? I'm in the way. That thing is in the way. All right, so I'm gonna bring it over here, guys. How about that? Let's bring you over here a little bit. Let's take you up like that. How's that? Is that better? Okay, let's get that up a little bit better. There we go. I'll move the build forward a little bit so you guys can see a little better. There we go. How's that? All right, let's see if that's good enough for you guys. There we go. All right, we got you guys good. All right, so they have to coincide with these 2 little divots in here, these exhaust and the turbo intake. So I had to make sure that lined up too. So I had to pull the turbos off and do that. Okay, cool. I'd appreciate that, brother. I'd appreciate that. And I am speaking of designing a logo, guys. I'm looking for somebody. Chris Bryan was a sport and a great guy, and on a real quick whim, he created the Model Asylum truck that we have on there now. But I'd really like to see if anybody wants to help me out and create me a logo for the Model Asylum, something that I can put on the Model Asylum banner when I don't have someone else's banner up, or when I'm changing things out, or if I do any streaming there, I'd like to put their logo so everybody recognizes that, like we did here with the plastic. Terry, God, I can't remember his last name. from PAA created this one for us, and I really liked it a lot because it's got all the logos on it and Tester's Pain and House of Color, which is fine by me. I'm a part of that group, so it's all good by me. So if anybody wants to help me out with that, it's got to be user friendly, not user friendly. It's got to be family friendly. It's got to be clean, and it's got to be model asylum related. If it's got a building in the back, that would be cool. Just watch out for any copyright infringements. If you guys can help me out and take care of that, show me some pictures on the model asylum, and Paul and I will check them out, and we will choose. And for every time we ever stream or anything of that nature, we will be using that. Yeah, Dave, getting a new vehicle, getting close to that kid of yours, getting that truck. So we'll be streaming live through as many platforms as we can, and that's another thing. We are on, for those of you who would not usually come to the show or don't watch the videos, we are on just about every platform known. I'm going to list them all off. If you want any more information, you can text one of them, admin. They know where we're at. Paul and I at least know where we're at. I think Sam actually knows all of our platforms too. Joe and Chris may have to look it up and find out exactly what ones we're on, but I think they should know. So Plastic Addictions Anonymous, of course, here on Facebook. We also have the Model Asylum on Facebook. We have Plastic Addictions Anonymous on YouTube, which is just like it's spelled here at the group, Plastic Addictions Anonymous, spaces in between the words. We also have Plastic Addictions on TikTok. That's one word, Plastic Addictions. We have Plastic_Addictions_Anonymous on Instagram. And if I'm missing anything, somebody let me know. Hey, Joseph, glad to see you come in, brother. Good morning. Rob, you like make me look over the screen when you do that. That's a great thing. I appreciate that. That's kind of like catching my eye, and I can say good morning to everybody because I miss so many people sometimes. But we just recap basically everything. You guys are gonna have to check out the vids. As of Monday, I'm going to recap it again. We are going to, for you guys that just came in, we are going to have Paul Lovelace here, the co-founder of Plastic Addictions and the Model Asylum, here for a week at the Model Cave. We are going to set up a makeshift studio in my travel trailer to do live streams and live building and a live build-off for the entire week. That will be everything model related that we do pretty much, other than hanging out, having dinner and stuff. We may even record that and have a couple of chuckles at us horsing around. So you guys don't want to miss that. That starts Monday morning. That's when we will start our live show and streaming. Like I said, my son is going to record some of the stuff behind the scenes probably tonight or tomorrow when we're setting up the booth and stuff. I'll get some behind the scenes stuff and some pictures, and I'll pop it out on Facebook. But then once we set up, I guess Monday morning after our coffee, or after we wake up and bring our coffee, we will do a live show and start the build-off of the AMT 34 Ford 3-in-1. Don't hold me to the year of the truck, guys, but I think it's the 34 3-in-1 is what he did. I've seen pictures of it, but I don't remember exactly all of it. So that's that. I mentioned the model contest and the model show in December. I was going to go to the one in Orlando here in the next few months, but I'm not going to be able to make that. Sorry, Mike. No, I'm not building. I actually started talking and figured I'd give everybody catch up as they come in. I am going to go ahead and put these 3 items in together, though, today. We are going to have them all done. I've already, as you see, I've already got the, excuse me, I've already got the dashboard in, the levers in, and the dashboard stand, and that's all good, and everything lined up nice and neatly. So basically, we're just going to put these in here. This one goes here. These are the 3 different parts that we had to build on the outside or on the back side of the group. So this is all we're going to do today, is kind of like put this up in here, really. Because I'd have to dig up the parts for number 10, and then we'd have to shoot to number 11. And number 11 is where they're showing me to put everything on, including the little box that's built number 10. So I'll build the little box probably sometime this afternoon so it's done and put it on. So we will start fresh and new on the 26th or 20th, I forget which one it is, with number, oh, look, that's got a big one. So we got number 10, 11, 12. We will start on number 13. 13's down here, sorry guys. We'll start on number 13, which are going to be starting on the tracks on the very next Monday, not this coming Monday, but the following. We'll start on doing 13 and 14, which are the tracks. That's when it'll really start looking like the Buildozer. So we'll try to start that out and get that done. Once we do the Buildozer, I'll probably switch back in, like I said, for a couple of days to do some more of the some more of the. All right. Good morning, Chris. I don't know if you hear me or not. I'm sorry. Good morning, Brian. All right. So we are basically ready to drop these pieces into place. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've already finished up. Like I said, I did the matte black on the floor like they requested, and I did the gloss black that they requested, and on the handles and stuff. So it's all painted up. Basically, so far it is all all box top. So far, guys. I do want to do a little bit more sanding here on the edges so I can put some glue on it and get it to hold down. I'm looking for my little sanding stick that I had. I don't know what I did. There it is. So, any questions about upcoming events? Any questions about anything that we're doing next week? When it's going to be? Well, I can answer that question. Whenever we do anything model related or anything just horsing around or anything that we feel we'll video, we'll either do it live or we'll video it and we'll put it out there for you guys to check it out. Like I said, I'll do my best to get everything out. We'll do our best to get everything out within the first 7 days of him being gone, or while he's here, if I can do it. We may even post it at night. I'm going to set the OBS up on his phone and hopefully show him how to use it and make sure that he's got everything under control for that. And maybe I can get him to stream once in a while on the weekends, and maybe I can make a weekend show out of it or something. All right, so this basically went right down into place without a problem. It goes right up against the lip. And I don't know if I want to glue it down or not, to be honest with you. I'm a little hesitant because I might want to pick it up and show the undercarriage. But these go like so. There's a little lip on this one that goes right up underneath there. And then this goes right to the back there. So I'm going to go ahead and put these things into place so that we have that done. And this part will be done for us. So I got my glue out. I don't think I have, all right, I don't have my tip out, but I do have my needle out. That's interesting. I also collected the rest of the parts. Oh, I want to ask you guys a question. What do you think? I'm thinking about, now that I'm looking at the bulldozer build blade. A number 15, which is a few builds away, the bulldozer blade. I think I'm going to use the Illumitape that I have here and make it, because I got this one's just kind of like all beat up, but I have nice fresh new pieces. I'm thinking about doing that instead of spraying it out with the rattle can. I think that should work out pretty good. Also, I'm going to see if I can't talk you guys into kind of like helping me out, do some weathering on this. Maybe you and I can talk through live video or something, and you guys can show me a little bit of the, and I'm going to hit Joe Fritz up and Chris Bryan up as well, because I know Chris Bryan does really good weathering. Joe Fritz does some amazing work. There's a couple of guys on the model asylum that do some really outstanding weathering and stuff, so I want to try maybe doing that. I'm just kind of like getting the one piece off that I missed here. Again, I didn't do any painting on this except for what the factory called for. The Silver Fox is really my metallic chrome that I touched up with a brush to make it look metal, as opposed to looking all chromy. So yeah, this goes here, right up underneath that. So I am going to go ahead and start gluing this stuff together, guys, so we can have this part done. So we can start, like I said, on the 26th on the rest of the bulldozer. Also, coming up is the next build after this one. Like I said, the next full build will probably be the police car. I'd like to get that done, and I also would like to get my trick trike done, the mail trike that I have. I'm doing in U.S. mail fashion. It'll have red, white, and blue on it, and the theme of it, the color theme will be also red, white, and blue. I found some U.S. mail decals that I have and some red, white, and blue small thin stripes that I can put around the trike to kind of give it that mail look. That's an addiction, brother. Definitely. Now, we've all been there. We've gotten rid of something or tried our best to get money in our pockets so that we can go get a kit. I'm lucky to have you guys around, that you guys donate stuff here, so I have content to build on the show, and I don't have to ask my wife for money because she is the one that supports us. That's another story and another day. Okay. All right, so we got that all ready now. Let's go ahead and open up the glue. You guys see everything okay and hear me okay? Yeah, we're gonna do that. I will let you know. That's gonna be the next thing I'm gonna be actually building, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the police car and get that done. I'm waiting on the paint. That blue paint is supposed to be here on Wednesday this coming week while Paul's here. So I will be doing a quick shot video or a quick picture shot out to you guys that I got the paint and put it next to the car so you guys can see what color it's going to go. I'm going to do the blue police car on the side, and I'm going to do the black soft top that's on it. I like the way that looks. All right, so I think I got everything good. I didn't get any webs today. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna kind of clean up. I got my model shirt on here, guys. Everybody's got a model shirt or something they wipe everything on. Yeah, Jeff, what did you get? We all want to know. Damn, Rob, I should have you on the show every day, man. Just turn you into my moderator and have you just give me heads ups when stuff like that comes up. Because I can't watch the comments and build too for some reason. My mind don't work that way. All right, so we got that on. Even though I kind of screwed up, I just put that on without putting this on first, but that's okay. We can fix all that. So I'm just going to put a little glue on the edges on the front because I don't want it. It is acrylic paint that I have from front, so I don't want to spread that acrylic paint out by getting it moist in any way. So I'm just kind of like doing a little bit, like just touches here and there, and I don't really want it to spread all over the place anyways. But everything went together fine. This kit is going together really great. I'm loving that it's the 70s, 80s version because you can definitely see the difference in the instructions on how they're made and how the kit goes together as opposed to the newer kits these days that you have to deal with. So I'm going to put this front end down first and then pop that into place there. Hopefully the glue kind of moistens everything out for me a little bit. There we go. Popped right into place, guys. All right, so that's in. I got to adjust the dashboard, it looks like here, because it looks like it came back as soon as I... Oh, that's pretty good. It needs to have a little bit of an opening so it moves around. Okay, that's good. Okay, so there we go. All right, so we basically got that in. It's not going all the way down. I'm going to hold it for a couple of seconds, and then we should be good to go with it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put the side tank on, too. And we finished off 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I will make 10 either later today or we'll start there. But I've already done 11, which we're putting everything on except for the one box on number 10 here. And I'll build number box 10, and I'll add these little tiny pieces as we go along here today. So I got pieces to add there and pieces to add there. So let's show you guys all of this stuff here. All right. So the hood was number 4. The front dashboard was number 5. The seating area and pedals were number 6. And the seat was number 7. So, and then I went ahead and added the tanks, the rear tank, and this is the side tank where to go. This is the side tank that I'm going to add next once I know this is all settled where I want it, and I don't have to remove anything. So that fit perfectly right into that. And there's just like little tiny pieces on number 8. It's like a handrail and a cap, and I'm not sure exactly what this box is. Like I said, these instructions don't tell you what they are. Well, let's hear it, Jeff. What did you order? And you know, if you got to shoot pictures or it didn't happen. So anyway, that was a joke, brother. You don't want to post, you don't post, brother. Although I will come annoy the crap out of you now that you've been on one of my streams. You're definitely going to get annoyed. I'm going to annoy the crap out of you by posting to you all the time and using your name all the time. So just so you know. Now, I hope you guys all read the legal jargon at the end of my breakfast, by the way, because once you guys start talking and involving yourself in anything in the model asylum or PAA, it's fair game for any member to harass you and horse around with you. You might even be brought into a couple of little skit playthings that we do. We used to do anyways. We got to get back into that stuff too, because I notice everybody like that. Somebody would make a comment, a funny comment, somebody else would carry it on, and somebody else would carry it on, and that could go. That's not used to go on for like 15, 20 minutes at a time. People just commented back and forth, silly stuff. So that's where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and put this last one in. I do see I got a little glue to remove off of up here. I'm also thinking that if I'm going to do weathering on this, don't I have to take the shine off of the places that I'm weathering, or can I weather right over that shine? Because the plastic's shiny. So it's going to be a basic short show today, guys. I just wanted to pop in. Here's my doggy. Mommy's up, evidently, because my doggy is out here licking my elbow. And do you have any idea how hard it is for me to do something with a 100-pound dog sticking his head in your lap saying good morning? Good morning, Zeuser. Good morning. He wants to say hi to everybody. He does this just about every time I go live. He comes up here and says hi at least. Hello, Mr. Zeuser. Okay. All right. Go see Mommy. There you go. Thank you. Crazy dog. All right, so I got very little glue. I'm trying to use very little glue on this thing, guys, because I've had to remove so many things. So I'm trying not to make it to where I can't remove stuff anymore. But that goes right there. There's a slot in by the seat that it goes in. I know, but if I don't use enough glue, it's not going to stay, and that's not going to stay. Dang it. Sue, stop, baby. You can't nose my elbow. You know that, sweetie. What are you doing, Turkey? Says, I'm just trying to get some love in. Luckily, he's not a chewer. He doesn't do anything like that. He has his own ropes that he chews on, and he demolishes those. But believe it or not, he's 100 pounds, fur, huge. He's probably got 2-inch fangs, and the dang dog is afraid of a fly. Seriously. Butterflies, flies, dragonflies, anything that flies over his head, he ducks and runs and goes and hides by mommy. Thunderstorms, fireworks, somebody slamming a car door too loud. I mean, I'm surprised if you fart next to him too closely and it makes too much of a noise, he don't shriek and run. Okay, so right over the shine. Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Glad you don't get annoyed there, Jeff. Like I said, I do have a habit of saying good morning to people, especially when they interact with me. And I do have a problem with tagging people that interact with me. But I do own an insane. I do have a model asylum, with a whole bunch of crazies in it, and I do own a place that everybody is addicted to plastic. So you got to figure I'm a little off. But we should have a blast this weekend. Paul, like I said, we'll be here tomorrow. You guys don't want to miss that. Our first probably real live event is going to be Monday morning, probably from the trailer during our live build-off. So you guys don't want to miss that. So hit that notification. If you guys on YouTube, sorry guys, I got to do this every time. If you guys on YouTube, like, subscribe, share, follow, hit that bell so you get notifications of when I'm doing live builds, and so that you get notified when we are live streaming anything we stream from this week for the. I'm calling it the founders meeting. So anything we do next week will be me and Paul. So you guys will be able to see us both. We'll both be on it. Like I said, my son is going to be a videographer for me. I'm going to try to get him to do some of the behind the scenes for me. Basically, we are where we need to be. I will do number 10. Probably, like I said, today, tonight, tomorrow, whatever, before Paul gets here and get that done, so we can move right on to 12, because I'll have 11 done. So I'll build number 10 and I'll drop it into number 11, and this will all be done, and we'll be on to the tracks for the 26th. I think it is what I said, guys, right? I don't remember what I put in the thing up here. So, and I want to give shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Lads Auto Body and Detailing. They're in Mount Sterling, Ohio. Guys, if you're near them, go check them out. It's Dave Mopar Winter's business. From what I've seen, he does some really great work. It's all family oriented. His family helps him and works there. His wife does the detailing, and he does the body work. So go give him a yell out. He also said the other day he'd give you 15% off of any work you had done if you mentioned my name or Plastic Essentials Anonymous. So that's a thumbs up for us. So that's about it. Upcoming builds, you guys can go check out the videos on YouTube. Anything you missed on Facebook or anything you missed on YouTube has now been placed out on YouTube. The only thing I don't have is today's video. Today's video will be put on YouTube probably this evening when I'm all done. And then you'll notice that I don't probably come back on until I see Paul tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to have him come. I want him to look at the trailer and tell me where he feels he's going to be doing his living quarters basically for a week. And we'll set up around that. Because I want him to feel comfortable as well. I don't want him to feel like he's being bombarded with everything, video and everything. Even though it is our thing to get together. That's our idea, is to get together and model build together and shoot videos. So I just want to be able to be comfortable. I want him to have a word in it, or where we set stuff up at and stuff like that. So you guys don't want to miss that. You guys as founders will be together after 12 months of knowing each other and 11 months of having the groups. We are finally getting together. So don't miss out that. That starts on Monday, and maybe some behind the scenes tomorrow night stuff that we do. Let's see. We do plan on going to dinner as well, so maybe I'll do a little recording of that, and I'm going to try to trick him into doing a, shh, don't let Paul hear this, but I'm going to trick him into doing the TikTok. Anyway, so yeah, we're on all the platforms. We are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are on Twitter, and we are on TikTok. If I missed anything, guys, shoot it to me. Hey, Billy, how was everything? You still in here, buddy? I'm just going down the right. I also want to give a shout out and thank you to everybody that showed today. Hey, I'm in there, Joe Hudson. Robert, I appreciate you, brother. Billy Reagan, I appreciate you, brother. Robert, I appreciate you, brother. I really do. Jeff, I appreciate you coming in. Candy, I appreciate you coming in. I'm going down the line. Matthew, I appreciate you coming in. Dave, I appreciate you popping in. And Jeff, I think I covered everybody, you guys. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Joseph Schaefer, I missed you, brother. I got you there now, buddy. I appreciate you coming in, guys. I do appreciate everybody. Jeff, anybody and everybody that's here, I appreciate y'all for coming in and hanging out with me on a Saturday. It would appear that if I do Saturday morning shows, you guys are available to come in, so maybe I'll start doing more early shows. Like when everybody's sleeping in for the day, I'll just pop out and do a quick show. But right now, we are pretty much done with what we're doing for the Buildozer build for this week. We are moving right along. Like I said, next week when we're done, not next week, but the week after when we come back in on the 26th, we'll be doing, I already have number 11 completed, and we'll be starting on number 12, and that's the tracks, as you can see. I appreciate everybody coming. I hope everybody's an amazing weekend. Do not forget to check the constant or turn the notifications on so you guys know when Paul is here. I will give everybody an update when he tells me where he's at. I will let everybody know. And I will let everybody know when he gets here. He's supposed to let me know when he leaves. He's going to look at this, I'm sure, and see it. So he's going to let me know when he leaves. He's going to let me know when he hits the Florida line. And then I'll let you guys know when he's here. And that's about it. It's about an 18-hour drive from what he says. So he should be here depending on where he leaves sometime tomorrow afternoon early. And I think I've covered everything else. We're going to move the studio outside. I've already moved my paint booth and got my wife's dining room back in order. Gave her back her 150-year-old dining room table. I'm just going to be moving the PC. We're going to be moving the sideboard, paints, and stuff like that out to the trailer, and we're going to be like covering up the dining area table with some brown paper and some tape to cover that up and keep it cleared. That's about it, guys. I think we're done with all the updates. I think I've done all the shout-outs. I think I've done all the build I can do for today unless I start digging in the box for parts. And I have way too much work to do before Paul gets here. I mowed my lawn. Hey, Paul! Leaving about midnight. Midnight to midnight is 24, so... no, you'll be here right around 6. Yeah, you should be. If it's an 18-hour drive, you're going to be here. If you leave at midnight tonight, 18 hours would be 6 o'clock tomorrow, so it'll probably be evening then, guys. Just so you know, Paul just piped in and said when he's leaving tonight. But he'll let me know when he definitely hits the road and he's in the car and gone. I appreciate you, Paul, for jumping in on that. I knew you were listening at least, so I appreciate it, guys. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. I will shoot everybody information through TMA and PAA as I get it from Paul. I love it. I appreciate all you guys for coming out and showing up on the Saturday show. I don't often do Saturday shows, but with everybody that showed up, maybe I'll do some more Saturday shows. Have a great, outstanding weekend. Go sling some plastic. Midnight or noon friends. Yeah, maybe, Paul. I guess it all depends on where you're coming from at the time. I'm sorry, Rob. I don't know. I wasn't looking at the whole thing right. So that's that, guys. We've actually finished off something and actually got something completed this morning. So I was just trying to, there we go. Sorry about that. I popped the roof off. I need to pop that side back down a little bit because it wasn't quite where it needed to be. All right, so now we're perfectly laying down where we're supposed to be. The tanks are in. The engine is in. I got the turbos back in. This is the bar that's loose up here. That's for the dozer blade. So the adjustment on the dozer blade. So I'm going to leave that in there loose until I know what I'm doing with it. And that's about it for today, guys. Love you guys. Plastic Addictions Anonymous, the Model Asylum. You guys are awesome. Like I said, when I started this out, I never thought I'd have, Jesus, what do we got? 1,400 and PAA and 550, 560 and the Model Asylum. I never thought I'd have, we'd have 2,000 members, guys. I had not in my wildest dreams. Yeah. Well, you'll get a surprise. Trust me. You got to sleep sooner or later. Oh, no, you got to tell me. Oh, you're bringing me a surprise? No, you don't got to do that crap, man. You don't got to bring nothing, man. You bringing my puppy? Are you bringing my dog? That'd be great if you brought my dog. Sully needs to come meet Zeus. But I know you. You don't want the hassle with the dog, and I know that's a lot of traveling for that little doggy. But I'm gonna tell him next time next time I see him, and next time you turn your phone up, I'm gonna tell him to bark at you so that he knows, so that you know he was disappointed in not coming. He's gonna sit home and whine for you all day long. Hell no. Yes, I guess we will, Rob. My goodness. You know, Paul, you don't have to bring surprises, brother. Bringing you and hanging out with me for a week is an amazing thing, man. I really do appreciate that. But like I said, you guys want to check it out. You guys are going to have your founders together for an entire week. So you want to find out how wacky we can really be. Like, subscribe, share, follow, hit that notification. You guys come check it out when we're live. I will be posting Monday morning. We will be going live together. So be ready for that. We'll have our coffee and have our plastic hopefully all set up and ready to roll for a live show. Like I said, I'm going to try to do it 3 ways, or at least have 3 different views for you guys. The video camera from the PC and our phones being one of each one of the 2. Now, if we do call-ins, of course, we're only going to be able to do 2 streams, and we're going to have to use somebody's phone to call in. But that's only for people that are here. Probably those videos, I'm debating because if you PM me, I'll give you my phone number if you want to call in. But I'm not going to put any phone numbers right here on any live streams, guys. But if you PM me, if you come to the show and you PM me and you want to call in, you want to ask questions live, I will give you my phone number. But again, that tells me that you guys are part of my group. Okay, because after this live show, I'll know if you PM me after that, you ain't part of the group, then I shouldn't be giving it to you. Hey, Paul, Rob wants you to swing by and get him so he can come too. Well, Paul, Robert, you just gave that away because you just told me what's coming. So I'll be ready. Y'all bring your skeeter repellent, by the way, when you come. Florida skeeter heaven. All right, guys, so I'm going to pop out. We did about a 45-minute show, and I wasn't going to do a show today, but I appreciate it. Man, I can't believe the response I got this morning. You guys are amazing and awesome. So, like I said, get that notifications turned on for everybody here at Plastic Addictions if you want to check out the founders meeting. We will be shooting everything as live as we can and videoing anything and at least doing pictorials as often as we can. So you guys look out for those. So we're going to be inundating next week, you guys, with videos and pictures of us being together. So get ready for that, guys. I think that's about it. Oh, I wanted to bring up. I know I had somebody ask me the other day about my little setup here with the paints. They thought that was a pretty cute thing. And why didn't I have paints up top? Well, basically, don't have paints up top because I have other little items up top, and the big one is not. It's not the same size. It's wide open. This holds these better. But yesterday, my wifey, because I asked her to, came home with some more little bottles and came home with some more big bottles. So I'm going to be adding some stuff to this. So more than likely, you'll get a top row out of it and a bottom row out of it eventually. So that's what that is. And these are all my touch-up paints that I've been using for anything that I paint. So this is my orange that I put on the cement mixer. This is the pink that went on the Pink Panther trike. This is the blue that I did on the interior of the Kenworth. This is the red that I use all the time for my red stuff that I paint. It's the color that I like, so I can use it for touch-up. And this is just some chrome. This is actually spray can chrome. I did a video of that too. This is Jeff says he wants to come. Jeff, grab Jeff too, Paul. He wants to come too. Jeff, where the hell are you at though? So this is just my chrome. This is rattle can. I did a video on that, guys. So that's rattle can stuff here. This is the brown that I did the brown and green. These two are the brown and green that I did the airplane in. So that's just all touch-up stuff that I created while I was doing stuff. Let's see what else do I need to do. I think that's about it, guys. Yes, my camper sleeps 10, guys. You're right. It does sleep 10. I think my wife would have a cow if 10 of you guys showed up at the same time. I'm getting that look like, what? She says it'll sleep 8 comfortably, so there's your permission, guys. Anyways, she's awake now. You're in Paris, Texas, Oklahoma, close to Paris, Texas, Jeff. I think that'd be a little bit out of his way to come get you, brother. Add another 8 hours to that drive, at least. No, that's probably 10 hours from Florida, right? Something of that nature. So I'm gonna call it, guys. I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate you. If I do get a chance, and the studio here is not all ripped up tonight, I don't start moving stuff out there tonight, and then setting it up with him tomorrow. Um, I'll probably shoot something out. I probably won't do any builds. Just give you an update on Paul and stuff. Um, I think that's about it. I've done all my unboxings. I do have one unboxing to do still, though, right? Yeah, I do. We still have an unboxing coming up, guys. It's the Airfix RE8 1918 airplane. I'll be doing that. Good morning, Charles. I know you just PM'd me, and I know you can hear me. Um, so we're gonna be doing that. That's another open box. It's another 172 like this one. So keep an eye out for that. All right. Well, I guess if he does drop to get Robert, man, you meet him halfway between Robert and wherever he's coming through at. I guess he can grab you. All right. So that's basically it, guys, for today. I appreciate everybody coming out, showing for the show. I know it wasn't a whole lot of building; it was more updates and talking than anything. But like I said, on next week, I am going to be doing live call-ins. We're going to be doing live call-ins as well as live building streaming at the same time. So if you guys, write your questions down, get a piece of paper out, man. You got anything you want to know, just write them down. It should be a pretty fun time, guys. You guys should really like what we do and how we act with each other. Like I said, for somebody who's been friends with somebody for 12 months and never met, it should be pretty interesting, to say the least. We get pretty wild on the model asylum sometimes, so look out for that. I think I'm scaring my wife. No, not really. She's heard us and seen us. Not really. She ain't scared. She ain't scared. She ain't scared of no plastic. Yeah, I scared myself in my 20s most of the time. Anyway, I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but she ain't scared of nothing. She's been with me 35 years. So, uh, a secret? Uh-oh. All right, now, Paul, what you saying about me again? All right, guys. Love you guys. You guys have a great weekend. I am going to sign off here and get my cleaning day started. After I get my wife, making sure she's all awake, we will get started on that. We don't got a lot to do. I mean, we do got some things we want to do, but we really don't have a lot that we got to do. So I will not be videoing that, by the way. There will be no videos of me cleaning house, even though I do it most of the days. So, but be prepared tomorrow evening. Well, because he's not going to be here in the evening, more than likely it'll be a quick, short shout out because I know he's going to be tired. And we're going to get up in the morning and do. I can't say that we're going to do a 10 a.m. I think he's going to try to drive straight through. Yeah, that's what I thought. He thinks he is sometimes. Oh, Robert says hello, Mrs. Joe. She says Tina, thanks. So you guys just put those notifications on, man. Follow up. I will try to tag people, but everybody knows me. I'm pretty terrible with memory, guys. So if I forget you, I will definitely be posting to Facebook to both groups the updates so that everybody can get a. Because I know there's some of us that are on plastic and some of us that are on asylum. Some of the asylum go to YouTube to watch these. So if you're not on plastic addictions and you're from the asylum, I'm calling this out while you guys are listening to this. Go to Plastic Addictions Anonymous and become a member. I don't know why you would not already be a member of that group, knowing me and knowing Paul. If you know me, you know Paul, you know Joe, or you know Chris or Sam, you should be in both groups. Those are my admin for both groups and our moderators for both groups. Again, if I'm not available and you need to get in touch with me, you can find Paul or Joe or Chris, and one of them will be able to tell you what's going on. Most of the time, I do my live feeds, whether depending on how I feel. I can push through some of it I can't. So, but I appreciate, and I do feel heartfelt for all you guys coming out and checking out the vids and following and supporting me. I appreciate all the donations, guys. You guys are going to keep us going. No, you're not forgettable, Rob. I know I forgot you the other night, though. I really felt bad about that too once I realized. And you even called me on it. I was like, no, I didn't miss nobody. And then when I looked at the video, I watched the video all the way through. I was like, oh man, I'm such a bonehead. Um, so you guys go watch the videos. You'll see that. I made Rob a special thank you and a special video just to him. It's set as I think it's set as private. Him and I are the only ones that get to see it, and Paul for the YouTube channel. But I put it on YouTube so that he could go check it out because he is a subscriber to my YouTube. Again, if you guys are not subscribers to the YouTube channel and you want to watch any lives that I do to YouTube, you have to subscribe. You have to sign in. You have to become a member, or you cannot be a part of the lives. And in order for me to get you guys as part of the lives on YouTube, like call-ins or live phone-ins, stuff like that, video phone-ins and stuff, you have to be a YouTube participant, and you have to sign into your YouTube, and you have to be signed in order to see the live. At this point, I am going to call it a day, guys. Yeah, I know, Rob. I know, big. Yeah, I do apologize, though, brother. On my mind, you've seen. I can have a conversation and 2 minutes later, totally forget it. And that's nothing to do with anybody other than my brain. So I am going to call this quits here, guys. Love, peace, everybody. Plastic rules. The Model Asylum, we don't hide our addiction. We take pictures and videos of it and post them for the world. At the Model Asylum, they're crazy about all things model related. At the YouTube Plastic Addiction Anonymous YouTube channel, we are crazy about anything model related and anything that is not model related, as long as it's clean and family friendly. So if you guys want to make little videos of your doggies playing with you while you're doing your model build or something, ship them on to me. I'll post them out there. And if you guys have a YouTube channel or a Facebook group or something and you wish for me to give you a shout out, you have to PM me or one of my admins first before you post them. All rules on both groups can always be found by clicking the header, which is the name of the group, or going into the announcements. So any and all rules that you need. Yes, I will. You guys, next time we're on, you guys will be seeing us both, unless I do a little bit of a quick out tonight. Otherwise, it's going to be both of us for the next week. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for coming up to the show. And I appreciate you guys dealing with all my antics and all my silliness and my games and PMing you good mornings and all those things. It's just the way I am. Love to everybody. I'm out of here, guys. Get ready for some fun next week with both of us being in the same building at the same time. I'm out of here. Bye, guys.